Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nerders. My name is Rich.
And my name is Stonks. My name is Nick.
It's Nick.
Stonks' voice.
And we are from the Over Beer channel. Like we mentioned yesterday, yes, there is a mic here. The audio is what you're listening to probably will still be the camera audio. We're doing some tests right now. We'll hopefully have some higher quality audio for you in the future. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Drink for both of those, we'll see, Sarah, and that one too. But today we're going to talk about what we've been up to. So Nick, other than messing around with extension cords, what have you been up to?
Yeah, I've been up to some stuff. So
Cool.
Last week I talked about that I was playing through The Walking Dead Season 2 on PS4. I beat it previously on my iPad long when it came out, like a year ago or whatever. But it had been sitting there as a free game for a while that I downloaded, decided to play through it again. Because the end of that game, you've never played, right?
No, no.
There are drastically different endings to that game. And I wanted to play through it a different way and get to one of those other endings, and I did. And I was satisfied with the experience, yeah. And it's interesting because the game can end so radically differently that it was unclear how Season 3 could even follow the same characters.
Sure.
Based on your choices. And then the day that I beat the game in the morning, and then later that day it came out that the Season 3 will indeed feature Clementine, the same character. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they do it. And I can't wait. It was cool timing on that. And then, you know, I was really like jazzed up on my experience playing through the game and, you know, and all that I decided to do what I said I wasn't going to do last week. I decided to get The Walking Dead Michonne, the Telltale miniseries.
I'm curious to hear what you thought about it.
I have not finished it.
Okay.
I have. So, roughly, there have been like 7 trophies, I think, per story. There's three chapters. I'm in the 3rd chapter, and I've gotten 5. So I think I literally have maybe 15 minutes left.
Okay.
But then you came over to record, so I was like, all right.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Interrupted your Michonne.
I like it a lot.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. The story is kind of generic. Walking Dead generic. You know, it's just...
They're walking and there's dead things?
Exactly. No, there's, you know, your Michonne, it takes place in canon of, I guess there was like a 2-year period of the comics recently where Michonne was not in the story.
Oh, okay.
She left, and this is what she was doing while she was gone. The story's, like I said, kind of generic, but there is so much great character work with Michonne, where she's kind of like dealing with her decision to not be with her children when it happened, and her kind of like dealing with the repercussions of that, which they've kind of shown in the show a little bit when they first introduced Michonne, I think. But really, really interesting stuff of her really having like these like dramatic flashbacks in the middle of like action. So like she'll be thinking she's seen her kids, but there's really zombies coming after her, and the way that they do it is really visually pretty cool. The action is way better in this than it is in the other Walking Dead games they've done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the games. I saw one of the sites, maybe Kotaku, had put up an article after the 3rd one came out this week saying like the end has some sort of big decision that you have to make that is something, I don't know, I'll find out real soon. But yeah, I would recommend people play it. You should definitely play the first 2 games.
I want to. They're sitting there.
They are emotionally very powerful games. Like the first one is more respected than the second one. The second one is a good game. But the first one, I mean, won like multiple Game of the Year awards and stuff.
I realized like the other night that there's a platinum trophy for that, and it's all story-based.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll probably play through that.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to play through it again just to get that platinum, because I played through that game originally on PS3, but I don't use the same user. So, yeah, you should definitely play that.
Cool.
But one other thing, also, Game of Thrones came back.
Oh, okay.
Not going to talk much about the new season. First episode was just fine. It wasn't great. It was a typical season premiere, a lot of table setting, stuff like that. But one of the other shows that came back this week was Silicon Valley,
Ooh.
and I realized I never finished season 2,
I didn't either.
and
No,
so I
it's
decided
season
to. It's an enjoyable show,
I liked what I saw of it.
and so I decided to catch up, and so I've watched 8 episodes of season 2 today because I was off from work.
Must be nice.
It's a 30-minute show, sometimes shorter. Flew by.
Good.
It's a good show.
Cool.
It's a damn good show. So I'll be caught. There's only 10 episodes in the second season. I'll be done with that, tomorrow and on to season 3.
Very cool.
What about you? What have you been up to?
I've been up to a whole lot. My one thing I've been up to is a lead-in, or comes from something I didn't talk about that I was up to last week. I had that big discussion for the film festival last week, and I forgot a huge part of that.
Oh.
Not a huge part, a good part of it.
A meaty part.
Yeah, a good meaty part. They played the new documentary, Man vs. Snake, about the guy who was the first to reach 1 billion points in the arcade game Nibbler, and now he's in his 40s and he tries to beat his score, or to do it again. There was some discrepancy on who actually had who'd been holding the record all this time, and so he sits down and says, "Okay, I'm going to do it again." So they actually brought a Nibbler machine to the Florida Film Festival. There's like 2 of them in the whole state.
Wow.
And thanks to Walter Day and Billy Mitchell, were able to get a Nibbler machine there.
Who are they? People don't know.
Arcade legends. Billy Mitchell is well known for his score in Pac-Man, with the record holder for Pac-Man, and Walter Day runs Twin Galaxies in Minnesota. Somewhere.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's somewhere weird.
So the arcade that they constantly go to in the King of Kong that he's at is in New Hampshire. But
Twin Galaxies.
That would make sense if it was in Minnesota. Twin Cities.
I don't know. Founded at Iowa, headquarters in California. I don't know.
Riveting video.
I know, right? No, I hit the wrong thing here. Whatever. So, yeah, he runs, and they're sort of the ones who are keeping all of the arcade records. They're like the official record keepers of these kinds of things. So, they had a Nibbler machine there, and I pumped $10, $20 worth of quarters into that thing. So I am the official Nibbler champion of the Florida Film Festival 2016. I got the high score. A lot of points. I think it was like 87,000.
Was it close? Did he kill second place?
I think the second place was me.
Oh.
There was it was like 10 high scores, 9 of them were me. I don't think too many other people played it. A couple people were kind of mad at me because they were all excited about getting on the board, and I was like, yeah, that score's long gone. But yeah, official or unofficial, no one ever gave me like a plaque or a paper.
But you got a picture.
I got a picture. I got a picture of the score with the machine, with Billy Mitchell and Walter Day. So anyway, which leads into what I've been up to recently is on the PlayStation Network they released arcade classics.
They did.
So I've been playing a lot of Dig Dug. Platinum Dig Dug.
Wow.
That was fun. It was rough.
How'd you platinum it? What did it take?
Well, it takes you hitting certain levels, collecting the fruits or whatever, the plant, whatever like the cherry and stuff in Pac-Man, on certain levels, all the way up to like level 18 and level 20. But the big ones are killing 100 enemies on one run. So you have to get at least to level 15, like if you kill everybody and no one gets away. Clearing 1,000 spaces on one run. So each person-sized part he digs, you have to clear 1,000 worth of those, which takes you a certain number of times. And then the really difficult one was clearing the entire board. So you have to dig out everything. There cannot be a single spot. So that one was. Those are probably like the 3 most difficult ones on the thing.
But you did it.
But I did it. Got a platinum in it.
Very cool.
Number 6, I think, which is really nothing compared to people who do trophy stuff, but it's exciting for me.
Very cool.
So I played that, and then I started playing a little bit of Alienation, the
Okay.
new Housemarque game. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of Diablo-esque mixed with Resogun, Helldivers, all kind of a blend in there. Twin stick shooters. It's great. I'm not too far into it. I've played probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours of it. But I'm enjoying my time.
Nice. So, did you get Severed yet?
I've not gotten Severed yet.
Okay.
Did you? Or you don't
I
have,
don't
you
have
don't have Vita. You should get a Vita.
I'm not going to get a
You
Vita.
should
At
get a
this
Vita.
point, I would enjoy it. I would love it. Not going to get it right now.
You should get a Vita. And the X isn't coming out until next year. You might as well get a Vita.
Somebody want to send me their Vita? Don't play it anymore? I'll take it.
Yeah, Nick will take it. Or you just buy his own.
Yeah.
I think it's on sale on Amazon right now. Only 140.
Wow. So then you got to get the
You get the memory card. That's the bitch of it.
That's like the main reason I haven't. I don't like that.
You do it.
There's better ways, Sony.
Just don't let your memory card get wiped. It was a sad day. Sad day for me.
Alright.
That's really all I've been up to. I haven't seen anything recently. I keep saying
I saw a movie.
Oh, what'd you see?
Forgot about that. I saw The Jungle Book.
Oh, how'd you think?
It's a damn good movie.
Cool. I'm excited.
My favorite Disney cartoon of all time
Wow.
is The Jungle Book. Not including Pixar. And the movie builds on it in a great way. The cast is amazing. Idris Elba as Shere Khan is like menacing.
How's Murray?
Bill Murray is perfect as Blue. Like literally perfect. Ben Kingsley as Bagheera. They're all really good. The movie, like, it is amazing what they accomplished. Filming this thing in Los Angeles in sound stages. Like, the animals you can always kind of tell, right? They look real good, but you can tell. But the jungle,
It's good.
there are parts where it's like, how did you not film this in a jungle? It looks amazing.
Wow.
Did
Did you see it in 3D? No. Everyone's been telling me you gotta see it in 3D.
I know. I would have seen it in 3D. The people who I saw it with, none of them had any interest in 3D.
Okay.
And I just wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So, really cool though. Saw it at Downtown Disney with the Disney audience who was probably really into it.
Yeah.
Great movie. It looks like it's on track to make $1 billion. So Idris Elba, who did a voice in this, did a voice in Zootopia, $2 billion movies probably this year, and it did nothing for his career.
Just wait for Dark Tower.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, and now next he's going to be in Star Trek Beyond, unrecognizable in makeup as the villain.
Yeah. He's gonna show up probably in Ragnarok.
Oh yeah,
Not being Gatekeeper.
unrecognizable. Yeah.
That reminded me of something else I saw too.
Okay.
I'm talking about favorite Disney movies.
All right.
So Disney right
Oh,
now
that's
is
right,
doing it's called like Disney Screen or something every week. I think for a while they're doing this. I think only like this month, like April was announced, and I think they're doing multiple months after this. Every week they've released like 4 movies in the theaters for a week.
Only at this place or multiple?
It's through. There's like 7 or 8 theaters around the country I think doing it.
Oh, okay.
And I know Cinemark at Artagon on iDrive is the one in Orlando that's doing it. So I went there. I got to see my favorite Disney movie of all time on the big screen, which is The Great Mouse Detective. That was really cool. Very exciting.
I'm a big fan of that movie. I think Ratigan is one of the better Disney villains. And I still remember to this day seeing it in the theater and being terrified of the bat at the beginning. Great.
It's still so good.
It's
Like
good.
that clock tower like chase scene is still just
And it's not, I love that movie, you love that movie. It's not one of their more respected
No.
animated films at all.
yeah. Like there's been a lot of times where like, oh, people, what's your favorite Disney movie? Oh, The Great. What's that?
Yeah.
I mean that. Yeah, like that would be my. If I had to pick a favorite Disney movie,
that would be in my top. In my top 10 of like their movies. Like that would be in there. I love The Rescuers Down Under, and like both of those movies are considered like minor.
Yeah, they're kind of the same
Whatever.
area of like Great Mouse Detective and
Whatever.
like Black Cauldron and.
Yeah, Black Cauldron. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen Black Cauldron all the way through. I've
They're showing
vaguely-
that over there, right? Soon. I think that might be one you told me. That's really cool though.
Yeah.
So if people are in Orlando,
check
or in
out
the
Artagon,
Orlando area.
or go just Google search Disney Screen, and they have like a website for it, and they are listing out the weeks, and they're doing it in like themes. This week's theme was literature, so they did Alice in Wonderland.
The cartoon or the bird?
The cartoon, which I would like to see, but I didn't get a chance to. Grand Master Detective, Three Musketeers, and Treasure Island, I think. So, and there was like an animal theme where they did like Bolt and a couple other stuff. So I think it's supposed to keep going.
Cool.
And it was $5 for the ticket, and you can get like a day pass, I think, or like a monthly pass, or you can get different passes and stuff for it.
Very
if you're
cool.
gonna keep going.
Was there a good audience or?
There was less than 10 of us. There was my girlfriend and I, a family next to us, a bratty kid, and some old lady on one side, and like 2 people in the back. It was really weird.
Because you would think, not to go too long on the
Sure.
subject, but you would think, being that close to Disney,
Yeah.
they could get the Disney nuts.
But I'm not shocked,
But I didn't know about this. If you had not, how did you even find out? You
I
went to
knew
see a
about it
movie
because I
there,
saw
right?
something at Erdogan and they previewed it there. That's the reason I knew about it. But I'm not shocked because I didn't expect there to be too many people because not many people know about that. Like, that's not the movie that
You would
everybody
think
thinks
it shouldn't be there, right? It should be at the Downtown Disney.
You would think.
The Downtown Disney Theater should always be showing stuff like that. But they don't own that. It's an AMC.
Yeah.
Still.
But,
It would do better at Downtown Disney.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like, he was cool because even like when I walked in the ticket and the girl was taking my ticket, she's like, "You're in for a good movie." I'm like, "Oh, trust me." Like, I know.
That's cool. I need to go on one of those.
That theater is really cool if you haven't been there. They got the recliner seats,
Mm.
which was really weird because like the family next to us, like the woman got in the guy's lap, and it's like she was at home.
Mm.
It's like this is not your living room. It's kind of awkward. Like I wouldn't, if I was sitting in like a normal theater, like I wouldn't just go sit like in.
They call that the Great Spouse Directive.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
That is weird. But
It's like
what are you gonna do?
you got a bratty kid
Mm.
who wouldn't sit still, throwing shit, moving the seats up and down.
I hate kids in movies.
And it was cool. They did a short beforehand. Not to go too long. They did the little Matchstick Girl, whatever it is. Have you ever heard of that? It's a short film. It's like the story of the match girl, and it's like this girl out in the cold, like selling matches. She's like imagining like her life being better.
Interesting.
Super depressing.
Disney?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the old woman next to us was narrating the entire damn thing to her kid until I shushed her.
You're a shusher?
Oh, I'm a shusher. I was like, this is a short film. I'm not gonna have you narrate this next movie. I gotta end this shit now.
Yeah.
I ain't putting up with that.
Nice. Nor should you.
No.
Alright, so that's what we've been up to.
Anything else you've forgotten?
I'm sure.
Okay, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll remember.
Why not?
But what have you guys been up to? What have you seen? What should we go see? What should we go play? You can let us know in the comments below, or you can tweet at both of us. You can tweet at me at Rich Belson.
I'm at Stonks.
The channel's on Twitter at OABR_official, and you can email us at overbeerofficial@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook at facebook.com/overbeer, and now we're on Instagram at over_a_beer. We got one more URL. We finally got it. We did it. You did it. Hopefully you did it. If not, what are you doing? Go subscribe. But we hit 100 subscribers. We're at 114, I think, now. So we have our own YouTube URL. So you can find us now at youtube.com/overbeer. youtube.com/overbeer. You can check us out there if you're not watching us over on YouTube. If you enjoyed these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. But that'll wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.